What makes a book a good page turner? People have been asking this. They've said to me, "Your books are page turners. How do I make my book a page turner?" So I'm doing a series on it. This is my first book, Phoenix Rising. And in it, in the first chapter, I introduce the main character, Amber, who's 12. And instantly, you fall in love with her because she's laughing and talking to a pixie who nobody else in the village knows and talks to. So she's already got this special place in your heart, so that when the action comes in the form of a fire and she begins throwing herself into it and helping, you care about her. You want to know more. And that's my point today, is to make a page turner. It's not just about action. It's actually more important about the characters and their growth, their interest. You want to know something about them. You want to have some emotional connection to them outside of just storyline. So let me give you an example just off the top of my head. Jerry rounded the corner and there was a huge ogre with a club. He reached for his sword. Okay, that's actually really flat, right? Like, you don't care about Jerry. You don't know anything about him. Like, what's the connection? It's just action. I could flip through pages like that without caring. Now let's just add a tweak. Let's say, a personal connection. Jerry turned the corner and there was an ogre. He looked at the watch his daughter gave him and thought, "Oh, I'm already 10 minutes late." And then he reached for his sword. Family connection. You've got this moment. Now you're like, "Oh my gosh, who is this Jerry? He's got a kid. I want to know more about him. I want to get into there," right? You could do other things like, Jerry turned the corner and saw the ogre and thought, "Oh, Maria is waiting for me at the cafe. What am I going to do?" Or you could, he turned the corner. You could have something. Let's say, the reluctant hero. Jerry turned the corner and there was an ogre, and he thought, "I could turn around right now and leave this to someone else," but he reached for his sword anyway. Or you could even think about creating some backstory. Jerry turned the corner to see an ogre and thought, "Oh, I hope I don't break a rib again." And you just never, there's so many different ways to approach this. So the key thing is, you want to, as you're writing, you want to get people thinking about your character and what's going to make them fall in love with your character. You want your characters to have personality and interest. I'll do some more TikToks on that as well. But that's the key point this time. Make the characters engaging and your book will turn pages more quickly. Thanks for listening.